welcome back. Where did we last leave off? Ah, yes. Our main characters, Skaemon and Whimsy, found themselves in the elemental plane of fire, where they landed in the courtyard of the royal palace. Immediately met face to face with the prince and heir apparent, Botsvar Telravik Azar IV. They soon learned that the plane was actively at war with the elemental plane of Earth, and that the current arbiter, the king and Telravik's father, Botsvar Agamemnos Azar III, was at war, out fighting for the last 2 decades, with no sign of his intent to return. The war rages in the distance while people begin to question the authority and the continued survival of the current arbiter. Young Telravik has had to attempt to prove himself on multiple occasions already to the residents of the palace, but has failed in doing so. The first time these delinquents got what was coming for them was when Whimsy arrived and froze one of them solid. Temporarily, of course, but it was enough to give them a fright. And a severe punishment for Whimsy. Telravik was then assigned to escort Whimsy and Skaemon to the border of the plain, well, as far as the furthest city, so that they may continue their search for Zan, the man who landed himself within the elemental plane of fire shortly before they did. And so they were off, heading first for the front gates where they received supplies, materials, an ATV, and Whimsy and Skaemon saw a creature known as a robot, or an ABS bot. A creature crafted by the hands of mortal kind to fight in the war. An automated soldier. With ATV in their possession, they traveled south towards the Steel Guard, where, along the way, they encountered the infamous pest known as a fire snake, which was not what Whimsy had been expecting to find. Not the kind of fire snake she had expected to see. After the disappointment of the encounter, they made their way to the Steel Guard, where Telravik was tested by the city's commander, and was told off for not using all the resources at his disposal. The resources in question being Whimsy and Skaemon. He told Telravik that a leader's greatest strength are the people they can use, and sent Telravik on his way. So, shall we continue where we left off? Were you guys leaving the city immediately, or were you staying to rest for the night?
I believe we were leaving immediately and then staying in the next city.
In the City of Iron?
Yeah.
Okay. You board the vehicle once again, the armored transport, and you begin to travel further south. It does not take long at all before you reach the edge of what you, Telravik, would know as the IronSteel Bridge. It is the bridge that connects the Steel Guard and the City of Iron over a massive lava lake, and it is the only way to get to the City of Brass without moving through this moat of lava. You are once again checked by the border guard on the IronSteel Bridge for any sign that you may cause trouble, but after proving once again that you will not cause trouble, you are allowed to cross. Being granted access to the IronSteel Bridge, you begin to travel. It is an incredibly long bridge, and will cover the entirety of your travel from the Steel Guard to the City of Iron. Is there anything you would like to do as you drive?
Skamon's just listening to whatever the other two are doing.
Um,
He'll speak up if he's asked questions, but he's kind of more just observing the area around him.
I like Whimsy's basically doing the same thing. She's mostly like keeping an eye out, sightseeing. Definitely still has her phone out, like taking pictures of the lava lake, especially she thinks is really fucking cool. And just like before, she's keeping an eye out specifically for she's still pissed about the fire snakes. She's keeping an eye out for anything that would be whimsical enough for her tastes.
with that being the case, Telravik instead would be asking lots and lots of questions to the both of you. Following the advice of, oh gosh,
The guy.
the Duke. Yeah,
The
that
guy.
guy. Yeah, the guy.
The guy.
You mean Duke
and
Fayette?
Yeah, the Duke.
Duke Fayette.
Duke Fayette. Yeah. Following the information of Duke Fayette, Telravik would, choose to use this time to ask questions about anything and everything, from where you guys are from, your diets that you eat, what you guys need to survive, what a shower is, what just anything he can think of. And I do feel like that would take up a fair bit of the trip, probably.
Just, what's a shower? You douse yourself in water. What?
Why put yourself through that torture?
Amazing. Whimsy is hella down to share. She probably overshares as much information as you are being given.
Skamon's kind of jumping in with smaller things that do with, reality outside of Whimsy's little hut that she may not have observed or learned yet. But he otherwise kind of sits quiet.
All right.
Like, unless he's asked a direct question or something that he's, like, excited about, he kind of just listens more to what you guys are saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do think, because I forgot to mention this, and I honestly, I kind of forgot, to have like Whimsy comment on it, but I imagine it's probably pretty hella noticeable. She does have the brand that JPM gave her, like the golden brand on her fucking like clear ass skin adjacent fur stuff, and kind of on her right shoulder. And I do feel like as we're kind of talking. She has her arm kind of up, like the classic, like whenever someone's like driving and they have like their arm around like a seat, and is glancing back a lot at Skamon, trying to see like if he is. Has there been like any notice of this, like before this point, or like up to this?
No. Oh my god.
She finally
There we
just glares and like fucking snaps. Skamon! Look at me! Look at me!
He looks at the back of your head, unable to see your face. What? What's up?
She pokes her head around to look at him. Okay. She kind of sticks her arm up. I imagine it's on her right side. Alright. You see my face? My beautiful, adorable, amazing face?
Yes, I see it now. I see it in my nightmares.
In your dreams, Skamon. In
Same
your most
thing.
lovely dreams.
I don't have those anymore at this point. That's a lie. But, well, yes, I see your face.
Okay, now I want you to look in like this direction. And she kind of points. Now, don't go too far. Don't go too far with your eye. Just a little bit.
Why?
Do you see anything different, unusual about me at all?
I mean, the brand's visible to people, right?
Yeah, it is.
I guess? He kind of holds, he has a pencil in his hand because he's been fucking around with the map, and he just kind of pokes at it with the pencil. Talking about that? Is that supposed to be? Like it's the only thing there other than the rest of your very pale skin? And pale skin? Is that what you're referring to?
Yes! Skamon, it's fucking golden! It stands out like so much!
Has that not been there the whole time?
What? Wait, is this a mind manipulation stuff? Or like people think this has always been there? Jabrium, you weasel.
Is it new? I don't look... I wouldn't say, I don't think I've ever looked that far down. On purpose.
It's my shoulder! What are you far down?
It's you we're talking about here.
Yeah, I guess,
okay, so
my
new?
boobs do extend a little bit over to my shoulder. Sorry about that, Skamon.
Normally you puff your chest up enough so that they're in my face. That decides the point. It's new. What is good for you, I guess? What is it?
It's a brand.
Of what?
Oh my gosh, I've made you read enough books by this point. That's like a total... They all get branded. People brand their women. It's like a thing, you know? It's like a I own you sort of thing. It's hot.
Okay, where did it come from? Why did I ask that? I feel like I know where it came from.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Was that his idea or yours?
No. I demanded it, and of course he listens to everything that I say because, So yeah, he kind of did it.
Okay.
Telravik, can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Oh god. I'm gonna move this game on real quick. Hold on. Get outside. Okay, so you have that. Is there a point to that? It looks very... What does it look like?
It's Jerbium's symbol, so if I'm not fucking blanking, it's a dagger that's doing something. Why am I blanking? God damn it!
We gotta summon Tabby.
Wait, what? I know this. Why can I not fucking think of it? God damn it! She's fucking asleep. All right, it's
okay.
a
she's
cool ass
asleep?
golden dagger, basically. Yeah, it's that.
Okay. It looks. It's actually pretty interesting. I'll give you that.
What was the perception check, Telravik? You're muted, Ayla.
Sorry, that was gonna be a 17.
Okay. Continue.
All right.
I'm gonna message you. I'm telling them to continue.
Okay. So yeah, it's cool. Is there a reason you wanted to show me, or were you just making sure I noticed it?
Well, it's cool.
It is cool.
And not just everyone gets branded by whatever the fuck. Very proud of it.
It's very nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I meant to ask you, like, there's so much that's been, like, going on and stuff. The bitch didn't approach you, did she?
Which one, Sally?
Yeah, that one.
Game on.
But
Whimsy, it's game on.
what's up?
Yeah?
There might be some unexpected company up ahead.
Oh god, what do you mean?
I don't know, it doesn't look too good. There might be, maybe, possibly an ambush? I don't...
Oh jeez. Do I need to take my seatbelt off so I can jump out of this motherfucker?
I don't know. Vince, you've got ice stuff. You can probably, scare him away with it, right?
Don't worry about it, Telly. Like, I totally got craning her neck now, trying to see what the fuck he's seeing.
Oh, hold on. There was a weird glitch there.
Yeah, you bugged out a little bit as you were talking.
It was okay. Was it the same thing for you as was for me? Like,
Yeah.
it delayed her speaking, and then it cut to like a bunch ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Damn.
that was weird. I've never heard that before.
It was like a YouTube video skipping ahead for some reason.
Yeah, it wasn't enough that I couldn't understand. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what was said. It also wasn't said to me. But that was weird.
Roll perception to see if you can see the ambush.
Scamon's also kind of looking throughout the windows, trying to see what the fuck's going on.
You can also go ahead and roll then.
Hold on, put that one down. There we go.
That is a 21 on mine.
Okay.
It's worse. It's a 16.
16, 21. I would say you both, because Telravik is kind of pointing you in the right direction, you do see what looks to be a higher concentration of fire in like 2 different places than what you would expect.
That's not normal.
Which, yeah, no, like it looks like it's probably elementals waiting in ambush. I will point out where in just a second.
That was in character. Scamon was like, that's not
here
normal.
And here.
Okay, fun.
Whimsy is like rubbernecking with her head out the window.
Don't make it too obvious.
She'll kind of huff and like go back in a little bit.
You're right, Telly. I need to be closer to you to protect you. What are those? What are those exactly? Do you know?
If I had to guess, probably just regular fire elementals. But
No.
they could have. Huh? What was that?
By the looks of it. They could be hiding something else, though, behind that.
That's kind of what I was thinking. If they're
I hope they have lava worms.
I fucking hope not. Skamon's gonna unbuckle his seatbelt and kind of, like, shift in a way that he can easily get out of the vehicle if it starts to go up in flames.
Okay.
Yeah, Whimsy's definitely unbuckling at this point too.
That's how Rick sees this, and he just like looks flabbergasted at you guys. I'm like, what are you doing?
Buddy, if this thing goes up in flames, we're not fireproof. You are.
But if we crash, you'll go flying out into the lava.
Telravik,
I can fly, it'll
I
be
also want to note, you have never even considered the possibility that vehicles built on the elemental plane of fire could combust. The concept of vehicles combusting is not unfamiliar to you because it is something taught to you as a war tactic to use against those fucking dirtbags from the elemental plane of Earth. But it's like their vehicles combust, not yours.
Okay, so our vehicles are like combust-proof, right?
Entirely fireproof, yeah.
Put your seatbelts back on, right now! We're not doing this!
Okay, second point. If this turns into a fight, I'm not sitting here trying to struggle getting my wings and shit out while someone's trying to stab me through a window. So,
Buckling will take seconds. You flying out the windshield, if we crashed, you won't be able to brace yourself against that.
I have wings that we are already struggling to get untangled from this fucking thing. I'm not going to be able to do that in rapid motions. So,
He's making direct eye contact with Skamon as he's driving.
eyes on the road, idiot.
Make a point to Seema and be like, put that back on now!
Keep your eyes on the road. It won't be a
Are
problem
we
for
still
you if you
going?
don't see it.
Are we still going? I'll put my eyes on the road when you buckle.
I just wanna make sure. Are you still moving forward while this argument is happening?
Yeah.
His eyes out the window to see if something does try and attack him from the side. But he is still arguing with Telravik. Buddy, I'm not buckling. I will buckle once we get through this area. If we get into a fight, I'm not struggling with the seatbelt. I will cut the seatbelt, actually, if it comes to that, and that'll cause more problems. So, eyes on the road before you drive off of it.
Oh my god, fine. He will flip around.
I
Okay.
will take over this vehicle. Don't make me. I don't like driving. But I will do it.
Hang on.
I was expecting God to just like have it be like, oh, you guys crashed.
I won't lie, it was tempting.
I would have, you should have.
I know you would have. But I needed to make sure I had the right stat blocks up, so you were saved by me not being fully prepared for this, even though I definitely should have been. Okay. So, here's how this works. Your vehicle has an armor class of 19. Any attack that rolls below a 19 is unable to damage anything through the armor. I have its hit points, and will describe the damage dealt to the vehicle as it happens. As long as you are inside the vehicle with the windows up, you are untargetable. However, the windows will be the first thing to break as the vehicle takes damage. So you're going to have essentially two options. While driving the vehicle, you can choose to step on it to speed down the bridge, which could potentially put you at risk of swerving off or hitting another driver or pedestrian who is traveling across the bridge. However, will likely get you away without having to fight. Your other option, of course, is to get out and fight so that your vehicle is not being targeted and damaged. To start off the fight, a ball of flame is lobbed over the edge of the bridge as a few elementals kind of make themselves known. The first volley of fire is that 3 misses? No, that's 1 hit. As one attack does manage to impact against the vehicle, doing a little bit of damage. Roll initiative.
Oh no, I got a 6.
At the impact, Scammon kind of swears. He tries under his breath. It doesn't work. It's very loud, actually.
Okay, 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
18.
Scammon with an 18. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
5.
Hold on, I got a spider. I got a 6. I'm trying to save a spider though.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh god. I used the.
Okay. So. You know?
Yeah.
Where did those come
Hang on. Where's the... There. Turn order. Scammon was 18. Telravik was 6. Whimsy was 5. The elementals were 11. Okay, that means first up, as the attacks are lobbed towards you, Scammon, what do you do?
Joy. How fast is this thing moving? How fast are we going?
Pretty quick. The vehicle has a speed of 60 feet, so it's moving, it's moving pretty quickly.
Okay. Is there anything on the roof that if he were to be on the roof, he could use to keep himself on the roof while it's moving?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Would it take an action to make sure he can't fucking get falling off by the speed?
I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna say that takes an action.
Cool. He's going to... Can he roll down his own window?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to start rolling down the window, look at Telly and say, "When I'm out, roll it back up." And is going to climb onto the roof.
Okay. Roll either acrobatics or athletics for me.
Yay. We're going to do this with the wings. This is going
I
to be
missed
great.
the instructions. I'm so sorry.
When Scammon
when
is
I'm
outside,
out, roll up the window.
Okay.
Acrobatics or athletics, you said?
Yep.
Well, it's not gonna be... Oh, they're both bad. Never mind. One of them's 50% better. That still sucked.
What'd you get?
That's a 10 total.
10. I'm going to say it takes your action to get up there, because you feel unsteady.
That's fine.
But you still managed to get up there safely. So you are now on the exterior of the the vehicle,
Okay.
moving incredibly quickly.
Okay, can I say that as he was attempting to climb up, he used his bonus action to go invisible?
Sure, I will allow that.
Cool.
So you are gone, vanished.
And then, yeah, he's gonna keep himself on the roof, just make sure he's there, and that is gonna be his turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to Okay, that brings us to the elementals. As these three are going to move. Hang on. Where is your movement? Are going to move closer to the vehicle. And that's going to be 2 attacks against it. Both of which miss. And 3 more appear over here. And are going to kind of move forward, and that's going to be 3 fireball. 1 hits. Does some more damage to the vehicle. As a ball of flame is lobbed towards the ATV, the armored transport, the kind of molten rock slams against the driver's side window. And there's like just the smallest crack that appears in the glass. Telravik, you're up. You have 2 options right now.
Okay.
Well, you have quite a few options. But your main 2 options are keep driving or get out. Technically, you can do whatever you want, though. It's not like you're limited to either keep driving or get out of the car. But most options fit under those 2 categories.
Okay, so I have a thought,
Mm-hmm.
potentially. Let me double check one thing though, real quick. I want to see my other thoughts, see if that's a feasible action. Alright, so I kind of want to do something a little messed up, admittedly.
Mm-hmm.
God, would you allow it? I know it's an action. For us to cast a spell using that uses only verbal components and still have the car moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's only verbal components, yeah.
Okay. Just a moment.
I could see an argument for you being able to pull off somatic components, but I'd have it be a roll, but because it's just verbal, sure.
Okay, let me double check this then. I want to see the highest level that I can cast this. How many guys are there? There's 6?
You see 6 elementals at the moment, yeah.
Okay. Even if it's only 3 that I get, let me double check this though real quick. Here. And 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and cast a. Can we cast a 5th? Did I cast spells earlier before now?
Don't think so. Not
don't
since we
think-
rested.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
you
'cause I have-
forgot to mark a rest after your fight with
I think so, because I'm missing 3 4th level spell slots.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Because I don't remember you using spells between then and now.
Yeah, I was trying to think of any instance where Telravik.
Botsvar is a correct name for him.
Yeah. It's just, a little weird. That's like using, I don't know.
Botsvar was my father's name.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and do a 4th level blindness deafness.
Ooh, okay.
On these guys right here that are in the way, so that they can't see the vehicle coming and we can run them over.
I mean, technically they can see the vehicle coming already. But I get what you're saying. You're blinding them then?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's con saves for each of them?
Yep.
What is your DC?
17.
One of them saves, 2 of them fail.
Okay.
So you're blinded and you're blinded. This one is not blinded.
Is this not a concentration spell?
No, it's not.
Ooh.
No, yeah, blindness deafness is not concentration. It's one of
Neat.
it's one of those spells that feels like it should be but isn't. What does this look like as you cast this?
Well, it's essentially a smokescreen. Telravik, seeing the other elementals being right in front of the vehicle, you hear him utter out in this language that you don't understand, just a long string of words, and from the bridge itself, it's almost as if the bridge itself heats up, and from it, smoke and steam comes up, blocking the direct path.
I do want to note that technically Whimsy and Skamon do understand the language because they are still wearing the translation matrices.
Ooh, true.
But
then you'd understand that this is. I forgot about that entirely. Actually, then you would understand that this is a magical chant, basically inducing blindness.
Mm-hmm. Like call smoke to blind my foes, something like that. All right. Anything else?
We're gunning it. We want to try to have as much speed between us hitting the elementals. We want to hurt them with the vehicle.
So the vehicle will move on initiative count 0. So Whimsy will get a turn before that happens.
Okay.
So speaking of Whimsy, you're up.
She sees the smoke screen go off, and she's having the time of her life over here. This is great. She and like slaps Telly way too hard on the back. Good one, Telly! And is going to, whether it's a good idea or not, she's going to crack the, window and kind of stick her hand out and is going to try to I think she'll just do it right in front of us in this little group of elementals right there. She's going to go ahead and lob a just a 3rd level ice ball at them.
Nope, that's too big. Hang on. Bit of a linger.
Yeah.
About there?
Okay. Yeah, I guess I was about to say, I mean, if there's a way to do it where it'll get more of them, then she's gonna get as many as she can.
Yeah, I think you get 5 with that. Here.
I mean, it's kind of clipping all of them.
Kind of, but I don't think it's clipping this one enough.
That's fine.
I think you get
Okay.
these 3 and then these top 2 if you do it there.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'll take it.
really look. Yeah, I don't think there's a way that you can get this bottom one and this one up here. I think they're just too far apart.
Okay.
But that's still 5. And 2 of those saves are disadvantaged because they're blinded. But we're gonna start with the...
He went silent.
So, even without rolling the disadvantage, the highest save I got was a 12.
Nice.
None...
They all fail.
None of these 5d20s rolled above a 10. So go ahead and roll damage.
All right, that is going to be 35 ice damage, and then let me see if I surge. I do not.
No surge yet. Okay, 35 you said?
Indeed.
Okay. They are not happy about that. That definitely hurt. Weirdly enough, they are not vulnerable to cold damage. But it still hurt. Because they aren't resistant to it either. As you throw out this explosive ball of cold energy, it erupts out, encasing a bunch of these elementals, which all make a sound that you imagine is probably a scream of pain. Anything else?
I just imagine what this looked like as she like cracked the window, stuck a middle finger out to like flip them off, and like cast all with that.
Fuck yeah.
And then
Love
if it
that.
is at all possible, she's going to try to like put it back in and crack the window back up.
I'll allow it. Because
All right.
technically the ruling of Fireball is a place you can see within range. It doesn't actually specify that there has to be open air all the way between you and there.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, Telravik, you are stepping on it. Oh, whoops.
Stepping on it. Nico zoom.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, that is 3 dexterity saves, 2 of which are at disadvantage. It doesn't fucking matter, because they can't roll anything, apparently. You
I love it.
do manage to kind of slam into these elementals. I'm going to need you to roll me I'm gonna say roll me 4d8.
4d8? We can do that. Okay, come on, Dice, you can do better than that. That is much better. Let's get a little greedy. Okay, fair enough. Alright, that is going to be 19.
19. Okay, so then that's gonna be 25 points of damage. As you ram into these elementals, you see the fire itself remains kind of still for a moment. It looks like you're just like driving through a wall of fire, but you hear something impact and see these like small red jewels go flying and pull the form of the elementals with them before they are able to kind of catch themselves and reorientate. Scamon, you're up.
Yes, he is. I can get it because he's upside down. It's on the thing. Haha, I'm so funny. Anyways. We're probably more worried about the ones that are in front of us, aren't we? Yep. They're... I mean, they're within 10 feet of each other, yeah?
These two at the bottom here?
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They're within 10 feet of them. Cool. Load, please. Here we go. We love the internet. Oh, perfect. Great. Cool. But there's also those three up there. Now we're more worried about the ones in front of them. Okay, lightning arrow, and I'm throwing bloodlust at, we'll call it this one.
Okay. Roll to hit. It is, blinded, so you do have advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they are just within 10 feet of each other.
Okay, hold on. Just because I am throwing it, so to... Alright, yeah, it's the same. Okay, 18 and a 14, so that's going to be a total of 24.
24 hits. Roll damage. And the lightning arrow also does damage to this guy as well. Is that a save, or is that just...
that is a save. Within
save?
10 feet... Yep, the dex save.
16.
16 is... successful, unfortunately.
Is it
fine,
half
it takes
damage
half
or
damage.
just no damage? Half damage. Cool.
It takes enough damage.
Cool.
Yep.
One of the two d20s was a natural 20, but it rolls at disadvantage. And I can't even say if it didn't have a disadvantage, it would have been a
Also,
natural 20
I need
because...
the first one to roll a con save.
Con save is a fucking 5.
Good. Okay. Oh god, that's gross. Oh wait, hold on, because I have that. I would have laughed so hard if that was another 2. Okay, so that's going to be... not great. A total of 7 damage, 4 of that being lightning damage.
Sorry, how much?
7.
No, all the damage.
Oh. Well, no, that's 7 to the first guy.
7 to this guy?
Nope, that's wrong. That's 48. Not 2d8. Wow, I'm sorry, I misplaced my numbers. That's 17 to the first guy.
Okay.
And then it is 10 half to 5 for the second.
Okay.
Here we go. And yeah, he's visible again, so he's just gonna duck and hold on at this point. No, he has more attacks. He can throw... No, he can't, because those are... No, he can. That was the first one with the lightning arrow. The second one, he's just gonna throw the bloodlust again, which is... because this is second. So yeah, no, he only has the 2 this turn. Second attack that I forgot about is going to be at 25.
Hits, roll damage. Which one are you targeting?
Targeting the same one.
Okay. 25 hits.
Where did it go? I need to make another save against Bloodlust.
Right. 17.
Which I think just succeeds. If I recall correctly... Where are you? Where are you? Where the fuck are you? This is why I pull it up on my phone. There you are. Yeah, just saves on the second time, so he still only has the one stack.
Okay.
That is, fine. But I need it right now. There we go. That is going to be a... Oh my god. Apparently my dice like rolling twos. Today. So that's going to be... 7.
7.
7.
He's hurting. Anything else?
Yeah. No, that is it, actually, this time, finally. Haha.
Okay.
And he kind of ducks a bit to hold on, but not enough that he's not very easy to hit.
Gotcha.
So.
Skamon, what's your passive perception?
21.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. That brings us to the elementals. These three are going to move forward and are going to attempt attacks. Whoops, hang on. Dropped a die. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Found it. Crisis averted. I found my die. One hit, again. Basically 0 damage. This guy is going to move up and take a swing at Whimsy's window and rolls a fucking 8.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. These two elementals are too disorientated, and blinded, and, this one does attempt to attack Skamon, the one that Skamon hit, but the, ball of flame that he lobs goes this way.
Also, the one that is bloodlusted takes 1 point of damage.
Right, yes, Bloodlust, and he rolls a save at the end of his, or at the start of his end?
End.
End of his turn, okay. And this one, is gonna lob a ball of fire that way. Neither of them do anything. At the end of their turns, save against Bloodlust is gonna be an 8, save against Blindness is gonna be a natural 1 and an 18. Telravik, does an 18 save?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Aww.
So one of them is not blinded anymore. It is
Unfortunate.
It is the one who is bleeding that is no longer blinded, though. That brings us to Botsvar. You're up. There are more elementals on you.
Not quite as good anymore.
And there are also 2 directly ahead of you.
Okay, let me think here.
I'm trying to only go for verbal spells for the most part. I think. How much longer on the bridge do we have? Let's see.
This is technically not all of the bridge. There is more after this, but you've still got quite a bit to go. Yeah, there's about 200 feet on the map.
How, right now, Whimsy and Scamon, both of you see the situation we're in. How are you guys reacting to it? Do you guys, I guess what I'm trying to ask is, are you guys wanting to like stay and try to fight these guys out, protect the vehicle, or keep going, since more are appearing?
The way Scamon was attacking was clearing the ones in front, seemingly just to have, like, clear the path, basically. That's what he seems to be doing.
Okay.
Whimsy
Interpret that how you will.
is... I mean, she's kind of go with the flow right now. Like, she doesn't really... She's basically, like, if he keeps going, he keeps going. If she stops, hell yeah, we get to kill all of them. Like, she is just enjoying the moment.
All right, then I think what Telravik is going to do is, let me double check the distance on this. Within range, 30 feet. Okay. Let me do a little bit of measuring. Okay. Telravik is going to go ahead and cast what is the name of it? Guardian of Faith.
Oh.
That is a spell to pull out. Okay.
Okay.
Telravik will pull out Guardian of Faith, and we're gonna go ahead and put it here.
Okay. What does your Guardian of Faith look like?
See, here's the thing, God.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, at this moment, Telravik's never really fully committed to this spell before. So, even he's not quite sure what it looks like at the moment. And he's just trying to call forth and complete what he knows how the spell should go. And I would like to actually leave that up to you as to what the Guardian of Faith looks like.
Okay.
His father. Make it his father.
That's what I was thinking. Oh wait, he doesn't know what he looks like.
I mean, he knows what it's like.
There's pictures around the house, yeah.
Tattoos, you know.
Carvings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're going through the motions of the spell. You know the spell requires you to draw on a faith to an entity. So, I'm gonna ask you one more question. Does Telravik draw on the faith of his father? Or... I'm gonna give you three options. You can draw on the faith of your father, the faith that you have in him as a person. You can draw on the faith of the First Arbiter, an entity believed to still live within the flames of the plane, and worshipped like a god. Or Ogzonia, the goddess that helped your father achieve the level of respect he is at now. The same goddess that you were told to reach out to by Duke Faeth.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory which one we're going with.
I want you to tell me.
The goddess.
Okay. You reach out. You have never communed with this goddess before, but as you call upon her, call upon this guardian of faith, this goddess that your father once served, you feel a presence. And divine light flies from your hands and erupts in a pillar of flame, forming into a large armored woman holding a spear and a shield at the center of the Guardian of Faith. As she immediately begins to brandish the spear at the elementals closest to her. And you were putting that here?
Yep.
Alrighty. So you cast Guardian of Faith. Any creature that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time appears... Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
We're gunning it.
You're gunning it?
Yep.
Hostile to you. Okay, it does specify that.
Yeah, I double checked that. I double checked that, triple checked that, so I can make sure I was getting the placement right.
Ooh, hang on. How does this wording work? Hang on. Sure. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. What is your spell save DC?
17? Yeah, 17.
Okay. The Guardian has dealt 10 points of damage.
Okay.
As you charge through the space of the Guardian, you see you and the vehicle are easily able to go through it, but Skamon, you would probably notice it swing, like, basically just as you're going past. The spear swings out at something that you can't see.
Oh. What?
Saves, fails.
Does he notice it impact something, or just that it swings?
You just notice that it swings. Ironically enough, the blinded elemental is able to jump out of the way of the charging vehicle.
That's...
This elemental is not so lucky.
Ugh.
Neither are
Is it
these
dead?
two. Probably. I need you to roll me another 4d8, Telravik. You know what? 5, actually, because you're still charging.
Alright.
So you're building up speed.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, not bad at all. Actually, pretty good. That's gonna be 25.
Yeah, no, this elemental is very dead. The one that was thrown over the edge. It is completely
So I can
gone.
put my bloodlust die back.
The other two are hurting but alive. The other two that were hit. How does
Okay,
math work?
okay.
Hang on. Sorry, how much damage did you roll?
25.
Okay. So it's... There we go. Numbers are hard sometimes. Whimsy, you're up.
Hell yeah. Just looking in front of us real quick, does it look like there's any more in waiting that she can see?
Roll perception.
Also, did you remove the elementals from the turn order?
Oh, the elemental I deleted was the anchor for them being in the turn order. Whoops.
Amazing.
Let's say 23 on perception.
23. You are confident that you don't see any ahead of you.
Okay. In that case then, she will go ahead and look back at these little dudes. Let me see. Oh my. Since I can't get other, oh yeah. We'll go ahead and get these two, the ones that these right here. She yeah, she's gonna take the opportunity. She's still unbuckled, so she like kind of flops forward and crawls over Telravik's lap enough to again like barely crack the window, and she gives another flip off ice ball to those two.
Okay. The one that is blinded fails. The one that is not blinded gets a 21, which I believe saves.
It does indeed.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, and that is not a surge. Alright, that is a 38.
38 points of damage. The blinded elemental is down. As the explosion goes off, you see the fire immediately kind of dissipates, and this small ruby just drops to the ground. The other one takes half of that, which is 19. So... there. No. Sorry, I did a little more damage than I meant to. Anything else, Whimsy? I just realized I had the car move before it was supposed to move. It was supposed to move after Whimsy's turn, not after Telravik's.
That's really funny.
Let me look at something quick.
When you tell a story about mortals, you gotta try your best to roleplay as them, make mistakes.
Yeah, that's why Whimsy never makes mistakes. No, that's it.
Okay. It's game on.
Cool. So we just saw the thing swing at something, but we didn't see what it swung at?
Correct.
Wonderful. Okay. Is there any, like, weird air currents that he can feel? Don't think he would be able to, because he's, on a vehicle that's moving high speeds down a road.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
No. No, I realized that while I was saying that. That makes no sense. Whereabouts did the thing swing at? Seemingly nothing.
I'm gonna say it was hard to... It wasn't... You couldn't tell.
So, okay. Great, cool. So there's a chance that there's something else out here. He knows it was behind him. Great. Okay, for the sole purpose of not wanting, or just testing at least, he is going to throw, Darkened Whispers in the vague direction that he thinks the thing swung at.
You're attacking in the direction you think the thing swung at?
Yeah.
Roll perception for me.
Rolling perception. Wahoo. Well, that's not a 5, so it's better than that. 22.
22. It is not an invisible creature at all. You see, as you whirl around to look at where the Guardian of Faith swung, you see what appears to be a young man clinging to the back of the vehicle. It's definitely an elemental, but he seems more cognate than the rest. Armor seems to kind of solidify his form into a vaguely humanoid shape, as a pair of eyes look up at you, glaring through the helmet. These kind of glowing eyes staring at you.
Is there any window cracked open right now, or did Whimsy roll it back up immediately?
She would have rolled it up.
Telravik didn't roll back up the window you rolled down. At no point has Telravik rolled that window back down, or back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
actually, that's her.
Cool.
There is one open.
Cool. So in that case, you kind of hear, "Well, hello there. Where the fuck did you come from? Get off. No, get off." As Skaven notices this person.
He stares up at you, as he says, "You are not my target."
Oh god, it's not fucking again. Skaven's gonna try and kick him off.
Okay. Roll athletics to shove.
Yay, athletics. I think one of my worst stats. Yay. 8.
8. You are unable to kick him off as you swing your foot down at him, and he kind of grabs at your foot. He's not able to actually grapple you because it's not his turn.
What do I have that can cause him to fuck off? There's a guy on the back. I already attacked, so I can't use that, but I will next time. No, nothing there that's interesting enough that I can use. Cool. Great. Okay, we're just gonna stab at him then.
Okay. So you have one attack left because you used one to try and shove him. Roll to hit.
You see, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that a total of 10 misses.
Yes, a 10 does in fact miss.
Yeah.
It pings against his armor.
Fucking get off the back, please. Just go away. Just, like, not again. Just fuck off. This, like, the entire time, Skimmon's just, like, very calmly talking to this guy. Like, holding himself, like, in a way so that he can stay on top of this thing while it's moving, and it's just very calmly, get off. Okay, that was his 2 attacks. He'll still have his bonus action, or would that have been to see the thing?
No, he still has his bonus action, I'd say.
Okay, cool. Bonus action, swing again, because fuck this guy. I know math. It's right in front of me.
Yeah.
14.
14 misses. Clings
Fuck you.
against the armor again.
Yeah, okay. Just like, get off. Go away. Fuck you. No. Leave. Fuck you. Just like swinging the sword at him, trying to get him to get off. You're really annoying, you know that? And that's his turn.
Okay. That brings us to our newcomer, who pulls himself up onto the vehicle. Technically moving to a new space within the Guardian of Faith. So he does need to make a dex save against that. What's your DC again, Telravik? Doesn't matter. Fails.
17.
He takes 20 damage. It has dealt 30 damage so far. Then he's going to try and throw you off the vehicle.
Oh.
Roll your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
You see, my brain wants to make this logical, but the logical makes it harder for me. And I'm wondering if I make this, if I implement logic into this or not.
Logic's for nerds.
Because, like, here's the thing. The logic is that he has wings, and they're moving at high speeds. But I don't think it matters, because that was a total of 10.
10 fails.
Yep. I mean, more logic. Is there any way that has his wings out enough that he can kind of just glide to the ground rather than fall?
I don't know. No, that's not where it was. It was more like here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, he is going to throw you. I'm gonna say roll a dex save, is what I'm gonna say to that.
Yay, I'm not horrible at those, I don't think. Yeah, no, I'm not horrible at those. We like those. Those are fun. What is with this die and rolling 8s? You go away. That is a total of 14 again.
I'm going to say that your wings do manage to catch you before you take fall damage. But I am going to have your speed the first turn that you get back.
Cool.
And then
He yells bastard.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I will say, if there are windows, he kind of immediately starts to, like, you can see him immediately start picking himself up again with his wings flaring. Evidently it's not his turn. He can't do anything yet, but that's...
Okay. And that's... And that is enough. You see, Whimsy and Telravik, you have heard Skamon suddenly scuffling with someone, new, someone that you, that hadn't been here a moment before. And before you can fully process what's going on, you suddenly see a blade slam into the window next to Telravik as it shatters. And his third swing, as he calls out, "Far from home, princeling!" Is going to be a 26 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
That is going to be 6 points of fire damage and 5 points of force damage. As he thrusts the blade through the window, and manages to cut across you, while you are still driving.
Duly noted. Okay.
That brings us to the elementals. Who... Here, hang on. I'm gonna put the Guardian of Faith here with the stream roll 20 instead of mine, so that I can still measure things. Yep. No. Wait, maybe. Hang on. Yeah, that would still be within 5 feet. Guardian definitely hits him, and definitely hits him. So that is Dex save fails, Dex save fails. I believe that's the rest of the Guardian. Because it's
I believe so.
60 damage total, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, the Guardian of Faith strikes out, does manage to kill another elemental before it can hurt Skamon. But that is still going to be probably 2. Yeah. 2 attacks against Skamon from elementals. That is an 8 and a 10.
No! Also, no! Finally! He's not taking damage yet. It's fine.
Telravik, there is someone on the roof above you.
Lovely, lovely.
The voice sounds familiar. He has just tried to stab you.
I imagine, like, first of all, the stabbing and all that. Definitely, I imagine, like, makes him swerve a bit. Sorry, Skamon.
Gamon's off the thing. He got thrown off.
All right. Poor
Yeah.
Skate.
That's fine. He'll be getting back soon. Don't worry about
But
it.
this is actually perfect. Does Telravik notice that Skamon is off?
I mean, he did yell as he got thrown off, so...
Alright, we're sleeping on breaks.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay. I mean, yeah, that works.
See if we can launch Cole off.
Okay. Whimsy, can you roll me a saving throw? What kind of saving throw? I'm gonna say strength saving throw.
Oh no.
You have an incredibly low DC for this. Because of your positioning. Because you
Okay,
are
I-
laying down on top of, like, you are laying on Telravik's lap, right?
Yeah, I don't think she would have moved off of this pretty good position here.
God.
She's
That's how a lot of car accidents happen.
That's a 17.
Yeah, that says. Cole doesn't.
Tucker, please tell me he flies off the back end. That'll be fucking hilarious.
Well, with the way that momentum works, he would go flying this way.
No, he'd go forwards. I know how momentum works. That's right.
Yeah, we want to stop and go again, try to run his ass over.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn, or is that the end of your turn?
What all? Does that, like, stopping take a action or just movement?
I would call that an action to slam on the brakes.
Okay. Give me just a moment then.
I should make a proper rule set for this when we get around to the next combat like this, but
Yeah, probably.
for now I'm improving it.
That's fine. Makes sense.
Because that's what I do best.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's working.
You guys seem to be enjoying yourselves.
So this does require a bonus action. We could cast Spiritual Weapon.
You
Ooh,
could.
really good.
Because our hands are free right now, because we're not actively on the wheel. I mean, would you be okay with that, since it does require verbal and schematic?
Well, you did just slam on the brakes, so you don't really need to be holding the wheel. So I
Mhm.
will allow it. I will allow you to do this without making a check.
All right. Within wait, how long within? How far away can it be casted? Let me double check this real quick.
60 feet away.
And how far can it move?
20 feet?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
quick question real quick before. Could we technically put it, like, on the car?
It wouldn't move with the car, if that's what you're asking. Since it floats.
Sad. Yeah. No, I get that though. That makes sense, honestly. Okay, we'll still do it anyways though. That is fine. The spiritual weapon is actually a sickle.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Can I... No. Okay. It's gonna look like a sword on the map.
Okay.
It's fine. We know in our hearts it is a sickle.
Where did it go?
How far does he go flying forward? Because I want to put it within range of being able to slash this fucker.
Why isn't it not... Why is it... It's being dumb.
Yeah, usually it is a computer program. Why? What's being dumb?
It's not... I can't put a sword on the map for some reason.
That's dumb.
It's weird.
So instead I'm gonna use the other thing that comes up when I search sword. I'm gonna use L sword. L sword of APS will be your sword.
Oh god.
One hell of a sword.
Yeah, she is an incredibly powerful sword. Use her well.
Spiritual weapon.
That's so good.
I'm screenshotting this.
Go. Yeah. That's
Man, I love the
hilarious.
spiritual weapon.
That is fucking hilarious.
He's gonna be thrown probably like 30 feet forward, give or take. But because the car movement technically happens at the end of the round, if you wanted to hit him with your spiritual weapon, it would technically be here, which I know feels weird, but...
Okay. I'm okay with that.
If you wanted to hit him now, you could also put it up ahead, and then you can hit him on your next turn with it. And then it won't have to move as far.
I think we should put it up ahead.
Okay.
We're pre-planning here.
Okay. So your vehicle will skid for another like 10-15 feet, and then he'll be thrown. So he'll land probably about here-ish, give or take.
Weapon, like,
so we're gonna,
here?
like here?
Yeah. That works. Perfect.
You have control of it, so you should be able to move it as you wish. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, Whimsy.
Hell yeah. All right. So, has dude been thrown as of yet? Or is he still on there?
He is mechanically still on the vehicle.
Okay.
So, for the sake of whatever, you could ready an action until he's ahead of you, or you could just act with him on top of the vehicle.
Whimsy could act with the man on top.
Oh.
That was a really dumb joke, and I'm sorry, but I'm also not at the same time.
Oh no, it was great. Don't be. I mean, yes, it makes more sense to ready in action, but it's also like, if he's technically not there yet. Is he like kind of visible up there, like a little bit? She kind of cranes her neck up.
Yeah, I'd say with your positioning, you could probably see him.
Okay. In that case, then she is immediately going to form a ball of ice in her hand and give him her best glare. Okay, flame fucker, this guy is under my protection. Back the fuck off! And is going to hurl a 4th level Coldmatic Orb at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
19.
19 does in fact hit. Good job. Roll damage.
Yeah, I worked very hard on it, and it took a lot of effort. Let me see if I surge. Oh my god, that's a surge.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
What a position for this to be in.
Roll.
Oh no.
A D100.
For the love of God, please be a good one.
That's a 14.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh no, hang on.
Oh no.
Oh, this is really funny.
How?
What is
position?
it?
Paint the picture. What position is Whimsy in exactly? Like
She is basically draped over like his lap. Like she is like on her stomach. I imagine like she has like tits on his lap. Kind of. Well, she's kind of curled over to Crane a little bit more. So at this point, it's if you look down, you see an ass.
You know that she wants to order meme? That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, that's what I've been imagining this whole time.
This is amazing.
Okay, I need a wisdom save from Whimsy, Telravik, and Cole against Whimsy's spell save DC.
Oh no.
A wisdom save?
A wisdom save, yeah.
We're good at those, so where's
Cole
my
is
dice?
not.
Good.
That fails.
Good.
Just a moment.
There's not really a good thing on here for this. I guess I'll do this.
Yeah. What'd you do with my dice, you little asshole? What'd you do with my dice?
Whimsy, what's your save DC?
18.
18. Okay.
I don't think I've ever been so glad as to being thrown off of a vehicle than I am right now.
Telravik, what did you get? I'm honestly kind of hoping that you fail because I don't know what's going to happen.
Did Cole succeed?
No, Cole failed. Cole absolutely failed.
Okay,
He got
good.
an 8.
Good.
Whimsy.
Good mate. Oh wait, I need to roll 2. I
Yeah.
completely missed.
Yeah.
I said
Oh shit.
Whimsy, Telravik, and Cole all need to make saves against Whimsy's spell save DC.
Okay, never mind. I don't know I don't know what the cat did with my dice, so I'm just rolling in here.
The cat stole your
Fair
dice.
enough.
Yeah.
Again?
Okay.
I
That is gonna be
Miss-
25 for them.
25 saves.
I got a 17, one below.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
Okay. Here's what happens.
Oh no.
Telravik, 25 saves, which is unfortunate but makes sense. I really wanted to see what would happen if the driver of a vehicle fell under the effects of the confusion spell, but Whimsy,
Oh no.
Yeah.
you hurl this coldmatic orb up at Cole as Telravik slams the brakes. You hit him as this surge of magic erupts from you, and you are off-put by the sudden slamming of brakes. Cole goes flying off of the vehicle as it grinds to a stop. And you are incredibly disorientated. You have no fucking clue. For a moment, you forget your name, even, as you fall under the effects of the confusion spell. Your gaze is unfocused, this magic kind of clinging to you, altering your mind slightly.
So
As your surge cast the confusion spell centered on yourself.
what I'm
I've never
hearing
been
here
so glad to being
is
thrown off of a
Telravik, Whimsy was pretty much an airbag, and Telravik gave Whimsy and Cole a concussion.
Yeah, probably.
I think Cole has more than a concussion. Can you roll me 3d8 for me?
Did he take
Oh,
the damage from the...
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think I ever said it.
Oh, right, yes,
Um,
coldmatic orb.
That is 47 cold.
Oh my God.
Jesus fucking Christ, I think it was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
47 is just over half of his current health.
Well, add a whopping 13 more to that. God.
21 actually, but yeah. 22. I know how to do math.
Oh my god.
as the armor kind of scrapes and kind of breaks away as he goes skidding across the ground, landing prone right next to your spiritual weapon. It's game on. You're up. You are surrounded by elementals.
Great. Okay, first things first, Zephyr Strike.
Okay,
Um,
that tracks.
yeah. Let's we're getting the fuck out of here. Scammon is going to then you said his movement speed is halved for this turn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be what has he got? Motherfucker, do you have 30 or 35? I think you have 35. I need to consult the oracle. You have 35. Halved is whatever the fuck. 17. No. Whatever it is. Okay. And adding this is an extra 30. Cool. So call it. Okay, so with half movement speed, is that like 15, 17, or 20?
What is your normal movement speed?
35.
Well, normally it would be rounded down. Normally it would be 15, but we are using gridless. I am gonna say 17.
Okay. Cool. So, hold on. 17. Where's this motherfucker? There's this motherfucker. Cool. Okay, I need to zoom out slightly. Okay. We'd say his flying speed is technically different from his walking speed, right?
Yeah. No, we said
Like-
that his flying speed would be equal to his walking speed.
But no, it's different as in he can use one and then use the other without dashing.
What?
Like he runs 30. I don't. What we had there was a slight conversation about if like he could run like 15 feet, fly 30 over something, and then run the rest of his movement like walking speed, because technically his flying speed is the same amount, but it's a separate.
I don't understand.
thing.
I don't think I understand what you're saying. So if
Yeah,
you're
I
if
think
if
so.
if your walking speed is 35 and your flying speed is 35,
My flying speed is 30.
your flying speed is equal to your walking speed. That's a ruling.
No,
I'm
it's
making.
not.
That's a ruling I'm making.
Okay.
Your flying speed is equal to your walking speed. We've had this conversation. So both of your speeds are 35. You could move 10 feet on the ground, fly 20 feet, move another 5 on the ground, but you couldn't move like 30 feet on the ground and then fly 30 feet as part of your
Okay.
movement.
Okay. Noted. Alright, well, that's perfectly fine then. Scammon, like the badass he sometimes can be, is going to essentially run, like kind of jump on the back of the vehicle and then use that to like push himself into the air and get about like, let's say about 20 feet in the air. About here-ish.
Okay.
And then is going to, unless I did my math wrong. I didn't. We're gonna throw some swords at him.
All right.
Yeah, and this is gonna be the Zephyr Strike attack, which gives me. Oh wait, is he prone?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so yeah, this is the Zephyr Strike attack, which would give me advantage, but because he's prone, it just makes it a flat roll. Because this is a ranged attack. So that's fine. Motherfucker. That's a 2 for a total of 8.
8 misses.
I'm gonna use my thing to make another attack with the same attack.
Okay.
I need to remember the names of these things. Stalker's Fury, that's what it's called.
Go ahead.
That's better. That's a total of 17.
17 misses.
God damn it. Okay, then he's just gonna fucking throw another sword. This time at disadvantage. Okay, that's also 17.
17 misses.
Well, that's fine. He resummons his blades to him and then sits in the air.
Okay. That brings us to Cole, who is going to use half of his movement to stand up. Wait, no, hang on. I need to roll against confusion first. Not against. I need to roll for confusion first. That is an 8.
Again.
He does absolutely nothing.
Hell yeah.
That brings us to the elementals. Who are going to keep going after Skamon. That is going to be...
Are they, like, floating up with him, or are they
Yeah.
throwing shit at him? Okay. That's fine.
16, 17, 10.
First 2 hit. 10 does not.
Okay. You take 22 total points of fire damage.
You know, is that, resistance, is that halved?
Yes. Yeah.
Or already, or is that...
No. You have it to
Okay.
11.
11, yeah.
As the elementals kind of fly towards you, swing their arms at you, trying to swipe across you. One of them completely misses, but the other 2 slash into you as you feel fire continue to lick at you. You will continue to take fire damage at the top of your turns unless you douse yourself or put out the fire in some way. Telravik, you are up. You do now recognize the man lying on the ground. He is one of what's his fucking face? One of Falron's kind of goons. He was sent on a mission, and so hasn't been at the palace for about a week, and now he seems to be here.
Lovely. Telravik is not pleased at this development. Is Cole how he's under the effects of the confusion spell and all that, but window down, or rather window busted in. Telravik will call out to Cole then. And let me double check distance just to make sure I can actually cast this spell. Okay, perfect. We're gonna Toll the Dead.
Okay. So,
because how dare?
That is a natural 1 for a total of 1.
Oh, okay, this is gonna be unfortunate. Let me roll those d12s. Let me first get a d12.
almost grabbed a D10 instead of a D12. Okay, that one's not the best. That one is better. That's 5. That is gonna be 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. He is hanging on, but only barely. I forgot to roll at the end of his turn against confusion. What was your DC, Whimsy? 18?
18.
Oh, you did. I thought he got an 8 again.
No, an 8 for what the confusion does.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
He failed, though, so he is still confused.
Telravik will just call out, "Surrender now." And that's it. That'll be his turn. He's not going to move the car forward at this point in time. He's hoping Cole will surrender and proper punishment can be handed out.
Okay. Let's see if Whimsy gives him that choice.
Yeah, Whimsy.
I need you to roll me a d10 at the start of your turn, Whimsy.
Alright. That's a 2.
The creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Nice.
End of your turn, I need a wisdom save against your spell save DC.
It's another fucking fail.
Okay.
That's a 15.
You are still confused. You're kind of paralyzed in your confusion as you don't understand what's going on. Skaemon, you're up.
Joy. Okay. Cool. Given he doesn't understand what the fuck's going on, he's going to move. He still has Zephyr Strike active. No, wait, does he? He took damage. Yeah. It is a concentration spell, so those 2 hits total over concentration DC is 10, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, though he's still concentrating. He's fine. I think that those 10 exact. Funny enough. But yeah, okay, he's still Zephyr Strike, so he is going to get the fuck over to this guy.
Fair
Boom. And he kind of like lands, looks down at the guy, looks up at Telravik, and draws a sword with like a question of just, do I stab him? Like, it looks like he is kind of like pointing a sword vaguely at the guy on the ground while looking at Telravik, being like head back and forth in a, do you want me to?
I believe a Telravik at this point would be. He gives a look of like, be ready for anything, but like, watch you. Hold on, I don't think he can convey all that in a single look.
Either nod or shake your head. He has other things that he can do at the moment.
Yeah, he's gonna shake his head. Don't
Okay.
kill him. Don't kill him. We mercy. Mercy.
Mercy. Mercy.
Does him? He's still going to like do something essentially.
Okay.
But real quick, how bad was the fire, and does him flying put it out or make it worse?
It doesn't affect it really in either way.
Okay, so yeah, you see him pointing his sword at this guy, well on fire. Would it be like an action to try and like put out the flames? Or is
Yeah, it's an action to put out the flames.
does he care? No, not really. Okay. This guy is having fun. Yeah, okay. He's going to. Unless this is an action, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to make sure that this is an action. I had it, and I looked at it, and then I went, oh, okay. And then I didn't check what it was.
No.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. He's going to cast Cordon of Arrows. Cordon of Arrows, which is an action. And so you see him quickly place 4 sticks surrounding this guy. They need to be within 5 feet of each other? Yeah. So yeah, put it in like 4 corners around this guy. And then say you move, you get hit, I guess. Just stay put as he backs up. So if he
Is that the end of your turn?
yeah. Whenever he moves, they'll go off.
That is a 5, which means he does absolutely nothing.
Good.
That brings us to the elementals, who I do think are still gonna go after Skamon. Sorry, at the top of your turn, Skamon, you were supposed to take 2 halved to 1 point of fire damage.
Yeah, no, he really doesn't care about the fire. Okay, cool.
As the elementals continue to give chase, that is going
Have
to
they
be...
always been that big?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I've been zoomed out for the most part.
11?
They seem so much bigger. Miss.
12?
Miss.
And 20.
That hits, unfortunately.
That is going to be 11 points of fire damage, halved to 5. Telravik, you're up.
Okay, seeing as how the elementals are still going after Skamon. Let me see. How's Skamon looking?
Annoyed but unbothered is the best way I can describe it. He's kind of hurt a little bit, but he kind of just seems to be shrugging off the fire a little bit. So annoyed but relatively unbothered for now.
Fair enough.
Spiritual weapon is not a concentration spell, so I can cast another spell and still have that up, right?
Correct.
Okay. We're gonna move the spiritual weapon here. Nope. Can I not select spiritual weapon anymore?
You should be able to.
Hold on. Why is it? Oh, I have the wrong fucking thing selected. I have the pan. I selected the pan. Okay, we're gonna have does spiritual weapon will attack this one? Do I have to technically attack with spiritual weapon after I do?
No. It's a bonus action to attack with the spiritual weapon, regardless of
Okay, okay. I do think, however, it would be smarter to first area of effect spells. Where are you? My friends,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Gonna do what?
I so want to fireball the fire elementals. No.
Oh my god!
No, 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 no. We're not that dumb.
You want to fireball the fire elementals?
I want to. Unfortunately, most of Telravik's spells are fire-based. I need something that's not fire-based. Because he's in the car, so I can't have him get out of the car necessarily. You know what? Fuck it. He is going to give me something that's not... No. Guiding Bolt. That's something. Yeah. Guiding Bolt. We can Guiding Bolt. Well, Guiding Bolt.
Yeah.
3rd level. This one.
Guiding bolt. Which one? Sorry.
One in the middle.
This guy. Roll to hit.
All right. Does a 25 hit?
Definitely. Roll damage.
$16.
16 points of radiant damage. Alrighty. As you channel this divine energy and release it, sending it flying towards the elemental, as it slams into it, the elemental, kind of glowing now with this radiant light, shifts, turning its attention around to look at you.
And spiritual weapon attack this one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
We casted that spiritual weapon at a 4th level, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Does a 19 hit?
Definitely. Roll damage.
14.
14 points of damage. It is hanging on, but it's not looking great.
Alright. And that will be Telravik's turn.
Okay. That brings us to Whimsy. You're up.
Righty, another D10, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
A 5.
A 5. 2 to 6, the creature doesn't move or take actions. Which is arguably one of the better ones that you could roll here, because you could just be forced to make a melee attack against Telravik.
I mean, my melee attack ain't gonna do nothing anyway, so...
Touche.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Do you say?
That's a natural 20, I got it.
Fuck yeah. Okay. You are no longer confused. That brings us to Skamon, you're up.
Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, he only got hit once last time, right?
That sounds right, yeah.
Oh, no, but he still took damage. It's still the 2 thing, so I should have rolled the 3rd time. Okay, either way, he still saves on his concentration, because that's better than last time.
Okay.
Like 1, it's an 11. Rather than 10. Woohoo. So he's going to then fly upwards enough that he can throw a sword without it being at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to cast lightning arrow.
Okay. Who are you attacking?
Sorry, my headphones disconnected. The guy in the middle, so that the lightning doesn't affect Cole. Because it's... I don't think it would affect Cole.
Just misses Cole, yeah.
Just misses Cole. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So I need the 2 beside them to make dex saves.
9
and
and
then
9.
I need that... Fail. And then I'm also gonna need that one to make a con save.
6.
Wonderful. So, first of all, that's... Okay, that's 17 points of damage to the one in the middle.
Okay.
And then that's going to be 12 to the other 2.
You do manage to kill one of them.
Good.
And 12. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that's the first attack. So the second one is going to be at the one... Can he tell which one looks more hurt? Is that a thing you can do with fire? Which one's dimmer?
You can see the health bars.
I can see
the player,
the
can
health
see
bars,
the
yeah.
health bars, which kind of translate to looking more scuffed, dimmer, fading,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. Yeah, he'll go for the one that looks... I'll go for the one that looks brighter. And it's gonna just throw also Bloodlust at it, which is going to be 24 to hit.
Definitely hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Con save, please.
Con save. Fucking 5.
Good. 5s. Total of 9 points of damage to that one.
9 points of damage.
And then Skamon
they're
is
both
going
bleeding?
to... They are both bleeding, yes.
Okay.
They both have a single point of bleed. Skamon doesn't want to be in range of these fucks, especially if Whimsy's gonna attack. He has no idea, actually. He has no idea if Whimsy can attack. He can't fucking see her.
Yeah, but I think
They're
it's generally safe to plan for Whimsy than plan for
It
no
is
Whimsy.
safe to plan for Whimsy. That is true. Great. So he
I don't
went
think it's
up a bit.
metagaming to have him move away from fireball range.
No, it's not. The part or the thing I'm worried about is getting them back into fireball range. But that is not a problem that we need to have right now. That is a future Skamon problem. He went up about 10 feet, so he's going to then go this way. The rest of it. Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Cole. Can he do something? Oh. He can't. Because there's no creature in his melee range.
That's sad.
Okay, that brings us to the elementals. Can I get that bleed damage, please?
Yes. Okay. You're that one, you're that one. Okay, the one further left takes 4. The one that's not further left takes 1.
Okay.
I think this is the first time I've had multiple people with bleed on them at a time.
These 2 elementals are both going to move in to attack Telravik.
Oh, finally.
20 and 27.
Both hit?
Okay, the 27 is a crit.
Ooh.
So you are going to take... It is fire damage, so it's not, like, terrible.
It is halved because of
Yeah.
that, luckily.
So that is going to be 27 total, halved to 13.
Okay.
Points
Also,
of
you
fire
forgot to
damage.
roll the fire damage for Skamon. at the
You
start of
are
this turn.
so right. Thank you for keeping me honest. 10 halved to
That-
5.
Cool, thank you.
And Telravik is now also on fire. I'm gonna move these guys just a little bit so it's easier to select your token. Speaking of Telravik, it's your turn.
Alright. These guys are being bits of pests. Going to go ahead and have the sword come up here, and we're gonna attack this elemental right here.
Which one?
Me.
Oh, yeah, I
one-
see.
Yeah. Okay. Let me
Roll to hit.
just get to that spell slot real quick. Wait, hold on. I fucked up. Okay, so I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I think I owe an extra, like, we don't have to worry about it, but I realized looking on D&D Beyond, that they have, I think, fucked up one of the dice things. So, oh, one second. Let me double check this. Spiritual weapon
Mm-hmm.
is 1d8 at second level.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's upcasted, it's supposed to become 2d8 at third level. At fourth level, the level I casted it, it still has it set at 2d8 instead of 3d8.
The damage increases by 1d8 for every 2 slot levels above second.
Oh, it's every 2. Okay.
So it is 2d8 damage.
Okay. Why every 2?
Because it's a bonus action attack, probably.
Lame. Either way, it's fine. That is going to be 24 to hit.
24 points of damage. Alrighty. He is...
No, 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Yeah, 18 points of damage. My bad.
Okay. He is heartened.
But not out of the fight yet.
But not out of the fight yet.
So, since they're right here, they're within reaching range, grabby range.
Yep.
Telravik is going to go ahead and inflict wounds at...
Which one are you inflicting wounds on?
We'll go ahead and do a third level inflict wounds on this guy here.
Okay, roll to hit.
$15?
15 hits, roll damage.
Okay. 30.
30 points of damage is just enough. As you grab the elemental, releasing necrotic energy through it, the fire dissipates, dropping a crystal, a small red gem to the ground, which does strike you as odd, because naturally forming elementals do not have a central crystal. Those only happen for summoned elementals, created elementals.
Ooh, okay. I see what Cole's been doing this entire time. Fucking bastard. That will be Telravik's turn. He can take another hit.
Alright. Whimsy, you're up. Telravik is on fire. You could use your action to put him out.
Telravik is
Hold on.
He's always on fire. I don't even know if she realizes that, like...
That's fair.
His
All right.
clothes are more on fire than usual.
That's true. His clothes are more on fire.
I mean, she probably notices just in, like, she's still on his lap.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she notices, and that is way too fucking close, and she finally kind of breaks out of her daze and, like, jolts up, immediately, like, slinking kind of back, like, away from you, kind of patting herself a little bit to make sure that she didn't get burned, and then, quickly surveys her surroundings, sees what is going on, and just gives a confused look at, like, Cole there, like, injured, but not seemingly being attacked at the moment. Like, what the fuck? He kill him. And is just going to kind of roll down the other window, pop her head out like a dog, and we are going to... We'll do kind of a... Well, first I'll do a 3rd level Coldmatic Orb on the... I might be able to... Yeah, we'll do 3rd level on the Fire Elemental.
This is... Sorry, I'm starting to zone out a little bit. What are you casting?
Coldmatic Orb on the Fire Elemental.
Gotcha. Roll to hit.
$15.
15 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And that is not a surge. That'd be a hell of a thing if it was. That'd be fucking crazy.
I'm waiting for that insanely high number.
That is... She's doing it at 3rd level. That's 31 cold.
Still enough, though.
There's that number.
As the chromatic orb impacts against its target, the elemental, the flames disperse and a ruby falls to the ground. Clink, clink, clink.
Hell yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, she, again, like... I imagine, like, she kind of just, like, glanced over at the elemental, threw that out, and then, is just going to go ahead and do a quick, flick Cole, as we are going to go ahead and spend sorcery points to Quicken Spell, and do a Ray of Frost on him.
Okay, it is at disadvantage because he's prone, but roll to hit.
Okay. Let me mark this.
Did you roll to surge on the chromatic orb?
Yeah, it wasn't a surge.
Okay, just making sure.
That's gonna be with disadvantage 21.
21 does hit. Roll damage.
I'm a fucking idiot. That was D10, not a D8. Okay. 23 cold.
How do you want to do this?
I mean, he's still confused at the moment. How's he laying at the moment?
He's still like laying on his back from being thrown off the vehicle. His eyes are unfocused, and he kind of has his arm up slightly, a sword in his hand, but he doesn't seem to be actively doing anything. Just kind of frozen like that.
Okay. Can she, alright, she is going to hurl, one of her spikes of ice, and is going to basically pierce through his hand in such a way that it knocks his sword up and slices his own throat.
Ooh.
Yeah, fair enough. Cole does not survive that.
Well,
And with that, we are out of initiative.
guys, there goes the witness that we were going to use to better our reputation.
As she does this, she fucking yells, like at the top of her lungs, like fist bump and everything. Fuck yes, I've got past the 69 mark!
Skamon
whips his head around to look questioningly.
Skamon's putting the fire out as he's like slowly landing as he goes, "Really? You've been keeping track?"
Of course I've been keeping track! What,
Come on,
like,
you two.
mass killer...
Sorry, Scamon, you take 7 half to 3 more fire damage before you get the opportunity to use an action to put it out.
Okay.
What kind of mass murderer, killer, lord of everything ever doesn't keep track? Like, yeah, the lives are insignificant, they don't matter, but, you know, someone's got to remember all those nameless, meaningless faces. Well, I don't remember their faces, I just remember their names. But no, wait, I mean, not their names, their numbers, you know, like 1, 2, 3, yeah.
I'm honestly, I can't actually be surprised that you've kept track. He says as he's walking up, so he doesn't have to yell. I'm surprised you were. I'm genuinely surprised you were keeping track. That's annoying. What the fuck? Why? Who's that? Who is that? Because he's very dead now. Sorry. Who is that?
Oh, Smokey, get the fuck out of the way. Smokey.
Sorry? Wait, what the heck did I miss? Like, I know I kind of, like, zoned out a little bit there. I feel like, why do we want this person alive? What?
I don't know. All I know is I was gonna stab him, but looked at Telly, and Telly was like, "No, don't do that." I mean, he shook his head, so no, don't do that. What? Sorry, did we need him?
I
What's
mean,
important?
I was gonna use him as a witness, and you know.
Wait, a witness for... Oh, for how amazing you were. Kelly, I can vouch for you.
Yeah, I
They're
don't think
not
they'll take
gonna-
our word.
Okay, really quick before we get too far into it. God, are there any repercussions that legally Whimsy could face since we were mugged first?
No.
Okay. Just want to clarify.
She proved she was stronger, and
Okay.
he didn't try and surrender. If he had tried to surrender, that would have been different, but he never did.
Okay.
Technically, he
That's
couldn't,
unfortunate.
but that's a loophole that's used often.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It is. Well,
Yeah.
welcome, welcome to fascism. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Is it?
It's a loophole that's
will
gonna work in your favor, though.
Yeah, true. Um, he'll just shake his head at Whimsy. I mean, there. I need, unfortunately, locals to vouch for my capabilities, but
Telly, honey,
it's okay. We will
bring
have
the
plenty of other
body.
opportunities.
That's felt like what? Why do you need him to say you're strong when you can just show his body and be like, yeah, I killed him?
Oh, actually, that could work. Besides, we need to bring back
Exactly.
for proper burial rites and all that. Not very
Wait,
often we get bodies back.
you don't cremate here?
I imagine they actually do cremate, probably.
Cremation is not possible here. Most bodies are... Cremation is almost impossible here. Most bodies are immune to being incinerated.
Oh, true, actually.
No, bodies are usually either tossed into the lava lakes or buried, depending on the level of respect that they earned.
Well, I mean, it's a bit hard to do cremation when, fires, what
Conceptual
a lot of us are.
in fire biology.
And with that, Telravik will start patting out the flames on himself.
I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. I mean, you seemed a little bothered by that at least. I don't think everyone's like completely immune to it. Not only that, but it could be like, I don't know. I kind of think that'd be like an honor. Like, imagine like putting like a fire that like never goes out, like an ever burning like flame, and then putting the body in that, and it's like preserved in like flame. But I don't think it'd actually be preserved, but you know.
I can understand where you're coming from. But I do think taking the body with us is a good idea. And with that, Telravik will get out of the car and go to approach the body.
Okay.
Scamon's gonna go around and collect all the rubies.
Fair enough. You pick up all of the rubies. This music is so intense. I cannot find something that isn't intense for the Plane of Fire. I
It's
fucking
an
wonder
intense
why.
place.
It has a very intense
Put on that
voice.
fire temple music.
So there were 6 of them.
5. One of them went over the edge.
Right.
Genuinely might just... I don't know if this is what I want, though. Keep going. You pick up the 5 rubies.
Yep. I mean that's what he's doing. Well, Telravik. I keep saying Telravik, and I'm like, no, that's not right. Telravik
This
goes.
is Ayla's revenge for Skamon.
I mean, honestly, fair. At least I try, though. Ayla, I love you. We love you, Ayla. Yeah. No, that's what he's doing while Telravik is going to the body. He will circle around, though, and eventually, but it probably takes him like a good 5 minutes to go collect them. He looks over the edge to see if he can get to the one that fell over, but he can't, so he leaves it and then walks around, so.
Whimsy will kind of approach the body, attempting to help Telly like get it back in there, but she'll like stop and just give a questioning look. Okay. So like, Telly, this is better for your reputation. Like, if you say that you killed them, even though we both know I did it, but like, I told you I'd let you take the credit for some things because I'm nice and benevolent like that. What do you think we should do to him to make it look like you killed him?
Oh, no. We'll make them aware that you were the one who dealt the killing blow. There's no need to lie about it, Whimsy.
I mean, I guess, but like...
We make it sound grander, like the fight, more epic. I'm okay with that, but I do want, like, the actual statistics and everything to at least be based in truth. It's okay, though. I do appreciate it a lot. It's really kind that you'd be willing to do that. But I'm okay with letting you take the, credit for the actual kill.
She turns even whiter and kind of nods. All of a sudden very, very focused on getting this body up. Fine, Telly. I mean, sure, like, I'll always take the credit if you insist or whatever, but, it's cute. It is adorable, really. Like, the whole, not lying thing, but, yeah. Stick to it. It suits you.
I want my stories to be based in truth.
Admirable outlook. I would say we need more Tellys in the world, but, like, your uniqueness is part of the charm. It wouldn't do if everyone was as good as you.
Oh, Whimsy. Come on, let's get this body into the car. We unfortunately...
Cute moment while we're lugging this dead body.
Accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You're one of you at least.
Okay, fair enough. You pile back onto the ATV. And I assume you continue making your way to the City of Iron?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The rest of... Oh, go on.
No, I just laugh. I meant to mute again. I'm laughing at it. It's just like, yes, all of us and then a body. It's funny.
You... Words, hang on. You pile back onto the ATV and travel towards the City of Iron. As you arrive to the exterior of the city, you see the walls rising high. You are stopped by customs once again, as they check you. They do kind of stop when they see the body and turn their attention to look at you, kind of glancing back at the name that you gave them before they decide to look the other way. As the prince brings a body into their city.
I love that.
It's okay. I plan on shipping it right back home.
Oh, that is fucking metal. Jeez.
Oh my god!
Okay.
So we were taking this baby to UPS.
As the City of Iron, a city built entirely of iron, unsurprisingly, unfolds before you, what do you do?
Well, we need to find a place to ship this body. Are there any current outgoing vehicles that might be headed back towards the home, if you will?
You do see a couple of vehicles, armored transports, being kind of loaded up at the gate as if they're about to head northwards.
All right. Telravik will approach whoever looks to be in charge.
Okay. You see a larger hulking form, not quite an elemental, kind of flesh formed, but still like clearly at least, built for this plane, red skin, pair of horns, flaming hair, as he kind of glances at you as you approach.
Hello. I am Telravik. For a brief moment, Telly seems a bit unsure as to what to say as he stutters over his words. And taking a breath, he will gesture to the vehicle. Are you by chance headed to the City of Brass? Okay, does Telravik understand what's going on here? Does he understand it's a girl?
Does he speak grunt?
He is still looking at you. You can roll an insight check if you'd like.
Please. Gosh, insight. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's gonna be a 28.
You imagine he probably wouldn't still be looking at you if he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
So, you assume whatever grunt he made was a yes.
I have a body that needs to be transported back there, so I can be given a proper send-off. Might I entrust you with this body?
Transport for puny.
Smokey, get the fuck out of the way.
Not cheap.
And how much are we talking?
He looks down at you, staring at you. $200.
All right. I don't imagine Telravik understands like the proper costs of like transporting a body very much. But can he like, I don't know. Does it seem like a fair price? Or does it seem like he's getting outrageously scammed or anything like that?
Roll something. I guess it would be insight. Roll insight.
24?
This vehicle is not intended to be transporting something. Not, at least not a body. So this would be going out of their way. In addition, because they're not you, it would not be as easy for them to get through customs in both the Steel Guard and the City of Brass without an explanation. Not impossible, but not as easy. 200 is a lot, but not an outrageous ask, given everything that you are asking him to do. However, you can also, for a fact, you could strong arm, if you're strong enough, you could strong arm the price down through violence, or at least proving that you are strong and that he should respect you. The 200 is probably partially because he doesn't think you are worth his respect or time.
How mangled is Cole's corpse?
It's definitely pretty beat up.
Okay.
You did hit him with your car.
Can Telravik just like go, he's going to go to the body, and does inflict wounds by chance leave visible marks?
That's up to you. That depends on your flavor.
I feel like it would. I typically would imagine inflict wounds does. Like, even if it's like some darkened, rotting, like flesh peeling marks that it leaves. Something.
I tend to imagine the same, but
Okay.
yeah, it's all up to you, really.
Okay. Telravik is going to go to the body, and he's going to attempt to, just somewhat rough it up a little bit more without, as quickly as possible, and like without being caught. He wants it to look like he fucked this body up.
Roll sleight of hand, I guess, to try and do this without him noticing.
10? I mean, he's in kind of a car, so like, if that helps.
Okay. Roll intimidation.
Ooh, natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So here's what happens. You reach around to do this spell on the body to make it look even more beat up. His gaze follows your hand as it does, and then widens in fear as, sure, he saw you do this. But what level are you casting this at?
Because it needs to have some damage to the body, and I imagine we're resting here, we'll do a third.
But given the power you're willing to show on a corpse, there is a sudden fear that strikes through him of what you'd be able to do to him. Ugh, spell shite. 100.
Thanks. I appreciate it. And he'll kind of drop the corpse on the ground.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Whimsy will
Can
just
Scaymon be filming this?
Sure.
Just like quietly in the background. Phone very just hidden like in his hand. Not very well, but like he's just filming this shit.
Fair enough.
I feel like Whimsy at this point is trying to be like, what the fuck are they called? Like the people that are like hired by someone famous to make them more famous. The
Hype
fucking
man?
it's like their agent, like their
Agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a name for it. I can't fucking think of it. I think it's not PR agent.
Yeah, PR agent.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Manager.
Yeah, that's basically what she's trying to be right now. She just like... Okay, as fun as it's supposed to watch though, Tilly, like, wouldn't it make more sense if you showed this body first to like the person in charge here that you're supposed to be like, showing, hey, you can respect me and stuff? They need to see this body to know that you mean business before you go hauling it off. You know what I mean?
I do not need a corpse to tell others that I am worthy of their respect. I will learn out
Whimsy
my
fucking swoons.
Let
Being
my-
herself. Go ahead.
No, you're good, you're good. Let my actions speak for themselves.
The guy in charge of the guy in charge of the vehicle picks up the body and lugs it off to the armored transport.
Please tell me other people see this interaction. Please.
There are people watching.
They can see the prince finally stand up for himself.
There are some whispers that begin to kind of pass through the area.
All right. I imagine Telravik is also smart enough to understand that if he gets a big enough crowd for this, or if the right people see this, word will get up to the person he's supposed to see.
Probably.
Whimsy notices this as well, and he's kind of like, gives a congratulatory, like, slap on the back to Telly. Great job! Oh my gosh, I'm like really surprised that you even left anything of that guy. What made you decide to take him and not like all of the other dead bodies that we left though?
He's the only one worth it.
I mean, I guess you did kill them in like just a flash, so yeah, you're right.
Whimsy, roll your choice of performance or deception. I do not.
They're both
believe sleight
exactly the
is here, so you
same.
have advantage, but you have an insane charisma, so I don't think it matters.
See, that's a 22. And we'll do performance.
Okay. Fair enough. People definitely seem to believe you as they continue to talk amongst themselves.
Funny, because there were technically other things that died, and Skamon did collect whatever was left of them.
Yeah,
So-
but you get to keep those as like trophies, Skamon. I didn't want to steal those from you.
Technically, we did collect the other bodies,
Mhm.
but Skamon also did it on his own without saying that he was doing it. It's just kind of was seen.
Mhm.
So
Which,
it's funny because it's not technically a lie.
which is kind of why performance was an option.
Yeah.
Kind of.
And
Yeah, which Whimsy's trying to apply that, like, oh my god, dude, the roads are blocked because of the amount of bodies back there.
turning to Whimsy, Telravik will just say, "Oh gosh, shit, I lost my line." May this stand as a warning for any others who decide to get in our way.
Telly, you've been around me for like a day and you're already turning so savage. This is such good character.
You see Telly's eyes just like kind of sparkle. His flame burns a little bit brighter at this compliment.
Oh. Skamon kind of walks up and pats Telly on the shoulder. I will say amen to that. You did good. The urge to ruffle your hair is a strong one to resist, but you did good.
Thank you. Now, I believe... right, payment. And turning back to the other guy, Telly will process the payment.
he will take the money and he will leave.
Now, I do believe we ought to find a place to settle in.
Yeah, preferably.
Come now, friends. And kind of grabbing gently Whimsy's hand and then like very like offering a hand out to Skimon. Tellervik will go to lead you all further into the city.
Skimon will take the hand.
Whimsy will take the hand, like this is she is falling off a cliff and this is her lifeline.
All right, so using the knowledge that Tellervik definitely has, who runs this city, and what is this city known for?
The City of Iron, the home of forging, the home of steel and blade. This city is the #1 producer of all forms of weaponry. Originally, it was swords and axes, but nowadays most tanks and ATVs come from this city. It is always been the home of war, always been the home of weapons development. The current head of this city is Duke Kahim.
All right. Smokey, get the fuck off. I love you, but move. Sorry.
You're good. This city is also the home of the ABS bots. This is where they were originally made.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Well, how late into the day is it right now?
It is pretty late into the day at this point.
Going towards where the Duke might reside, if we were to... Would we be allowed to, like, seek rest before meeting the Duke?
Probably.
Somewhere?
It would
Okay.
honestly probably be expected.
Okay.
Given how late it is.
But Tellervik would want to inform them that, well, yeah, it's probably best to inform the Duke that he's in the city. Well, there's gotta be someone who, like, sets up, when, who has information as, like, when the Duke would be available, to meet, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Guards or someone of the like.
Mm-hmm.
Tellervik will lead the group to where he would assume probably the main building to be.
Yeah, there is a massive towering building that kind of stands over the rest of the city. It's pretty obvious where the Duke would live.
Alright. And he will attempt to enter on in.
As you approach, there are a pair of guards dressed in like full heavy black armor, both of which appear to be carrying airburst rifles, which to Scamon and Whimsy would just look like normal assault rifles. They don't point them at you, but they do kind of shift them as one of the guards says, "Halt, the Duke is not accepting visitors at this time."
I assumed so. When tomorrow will the Duke be accepting visitors?
7 a.m., the Duke's doors open again to visitors.
Of course. Would I be able to set up a meeting for 7?
The guard kind of reaches into a pouch, pulls out a device, and will kind of make a mark of something. All right, what's your name?
Botsvar Telravik Azar the Fourth.
As soon as the name Botsvar leaves your mouth, the guards suddenly stand up a bit straighter. As you finish your name, the guard nods, quickly types something into the device he pulled out and tucks it away. Your meeting for 7 a.m. is scheduled.
Thank you.
Of course,
Now-
Prince Botsvar.
My friends and I have been on quite the long journey. Where would you recommend we find a place to rest up?
There is a guest chambers that, just down the road, where travelers rest. If you tell them who you are, I'm sure they will provide you a room with at no charge.
Of course. Thank you. Well then, Whimsy, Skimon, we will visit the Duke tomorrow. In the meantime, let's get you rested up. And Telravik will, giving a short nod to the guard, respectfully, will lead the others away, following the guard's directions to where the guest chambers would be.
Okay. You make your way there. Whimsy, what is your passive perception?
18.
Okay. Skamon, Botsvar, what are yours?
21.
20. Wait, why? Oh, 20.
Because you're a cleric?
I just played Rain, okay? Please,
The
please understand.
surprise in your voice, Ayla.
Okay. You all notice, as you approach the guest chambers, a woman, she appears short, maybe 3 feet tall. She appears to be entirely fire elemental, but her form is that of a woman. She kind of watches you as you approach the guest chambers. Whimsy, in particular, you notice something about her that stands out. A mark. The same mark you saw on one of the soldiers within the palace, the mark of conflict. She's been touched by the same power, the power of war, of hunt, the power of conflict.
Noted. And what was, I believe you said it before, but I don't remember. What's the mark look like? Is it like a specific thing?
The mark is I believe I described it as, it looks like a sword with a drop of blood, kind of almost floating above her head.
Okay. There's definitely a double take. But like, hey, this is a war-torn world. It makes sense. Probably not too much of a cause for alarm at the moment. She double takes, but resumes just fawning over her entourage of men.
Of course. Okay. You enter the guest chambers, and you are immediately given a room upon giving your name. It's a bit larger than the guest chambers in the palace, but it's not as large as your room in the palace, Telravik. But it's comfortable. It's nice. If you guys wanted separate rooms, you would have been given as many as you needed. But I imagine Whimsy would insist on at least not having a third room.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Do Telravik and Skamon get rooms separate from each other, or are all three of you sharing a room?
I think Skamon would stick with Whimsy at least. So if Whimsy's sticking with Telravik, then he will also stick with Telravik.
Hell yeah.
Can we all sleep in together?
Yippee.
I'm sure Whimsy's happy about that.
I had the joke on my tongue, but I decided not.
Unfortunately, you're probably not sleeping together the way Whimsy wants. I mean, you could, but, you know, it's up to you, really. And I don't think Skamon wants to.
No, not at this time.
Telly's over here like, what is sex?
Reproduction
I
is
don't
not
think he's
vital
that
to fighting in war, but I imagine he would still know what it is.
I mean, you need replacements if you have if you're getting killed a lot.
That's true. That is true. As you guys begin to get settled in your room, there is a knock on the door.
Okay.
Skamon looks at it suspiciously.
Telly will peek, see who it is.
You peek through the door and you see the same short fire elemental that you had seen watching you. As she smiles and says, "You called?"
I don't believe we did.
You did?
Did we?
We kind of have it like totally handled in here, actually. Thank you for the offered room service, but I'm providing everything we need right now.
Oh no, oh I get it.
She doesn't seem to even acknowledge Whimsy as she says, "But you did call for me."
I don't think so. I'm sorry if there might have been a mix-up somewhere. We're fine. It's a wonderful room. Really.
It's not about the room, Botsvar. You look so much like him. Your father, that is.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Call me Auxonia. She offers out a hand.
Oh! Telravik will kind of open the door a bit wider and go to take the hand gently. What are you doing here?
You're on your journey. Just like your father was all those years ago.
Hoping to be, at least. Do you want to come in? Take a seat. It's not much, but
I won't
Right.
I won't disturb you with your rest. But I will watch your test with Duke Kahim. And then I will join you for the rest of your journey. I
Of
will train
course.
you as you need, just as I did your father. But you
And
still need to earn the respect yourself. Just
I
as
would-
with your father, I will not show myself until you have proven yourself.
I understand. I would want nothing else.
Wonderful.
I want this to be true, and not some fabricated story.
Of course. You truly do look so much like him.
Smokey? He just came up and like aggressively went to cuddle me.
Well,
Thank you.
I'll see you around. She kind of folds in on herself and vanishes in a puff of smoke.
Telly, Skamon, this room suddenly, like, just during this, like, the temperature has dropped, like, a lot. Like, it's a little... Whimsy is fucking fuming in the corner right now. Like, during this entire exchange, she has been looking with a, well, quite literally icy cold look of absolute fucking hatred. At the moment that she was like, yeah, I'll be traveling with you. Like, it's just like... She settled into like a bed. I'm sure she is like slimy out at this point, and like you see, like she is stress balling the fuck out of him right now.
Slimy is not doing well with the heat, but he's not like actively melting. And I imagine your cold everything is helping as well. Whimsy, I will note, as Telravik turns around, there is a new mark over his head, one of conflict.
Okay, she has something to go off of now. She like fucking darts up and like points at where like the person disappeared at. You didn't even ask for consent before marking him. What the f is that?
She's gone, isn't she?
What the fuck? Oh my gosh, it's not even hot when they do it. Oh my. Telly, sorry, is that the little I fear that I might have overheard your prior, conversations or whatever. Is that little, lighter supposed to be this goddess person?
Yes, Whimsy?
They are.
Are you okay?
That's them.
I mean, I believe so, yes. Is everything okay? You don't look well. Do you need to... do you need food? I can get you some food. You haven't... Oh my god, it's been too long. I am such a horrible escort. You need food. Let me get you food right now.
Oh my god,
It's been over 4 hours.
I love him so much. Immediately
I love him
he's
so
just
much.
like,
Oh my god.
oh no, you haven't eaten. That must be what's wrong. Let me go get you. This poor guy. Oh, we're gonna fuck this guy up so much. I love him.
She does like perk up slightly, like the anger like stopping for like a moment as she just kind of nods. Okay, well, yeah, I need food. Oh my. Telly, you're not into that person, right? You're not into them?
Into them?
Yeah, like...
Do you... I might be vastly
Surely that's not your
misunderstanding.
type, you know?
I think I might be like... I might possibly be like just a little bit, maybe Whimsy, really misunderstanding what you're saying here. Do you mean like into them, like into them, like I want to like let's
Telly, do you know what reproduction is?
Jaemon, like, is getting his, like, sleeping area ready, and you just hear a loud, like, coughing snort from the back corner as he starts, like, choking on his spit for a second.
Whimsy says this, and they all would just Tully's hair just like brightens as like all the flames on him just like flicker very aggressively for a moment. Very clearly a blush. Yes? What does that have to do with this?
Telly. Surely you've taken math lessons. Like those are like, okay. Wow, I'm super duper powerful, god lady that shows up at your door and like offers you power. That's like prime material. That's like if that were like a dude that was doing that, oh my goodness, I'd be all over it. Like that would be good. That would be like grade A.
So I should Whimsy.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. No. I'm saying that I would do that, but you shouldn't. I'm saying that you should not do the things that I should. You shouldn't like her. She gave me bad vibes.
She gave you bad vibes?
Yeah, she gave me really bad vibes. You know, I'm a really like good judge of character, Telly, and like she totally like I didn't even like I don't know. I mean, I think that she'd be fine for like training purposes. Like, yeah, like she could help you along in your journey, but like purely like business, like down to business. You train me, nothing past that point. That probably be best for you.
Whimsy. I'm not. I would never imagine doing something like that. Okay, she like knows my dad. That would be weird. I think. Okay,
yeah, go with that. Sure, yeah. Okay, if that's enough to convince you, then yes, go with that.
Does this go into the realm of being disrespectful towards the goddess?
No. Just because you don't want to fuck someone doesn't mean you're being disrespectful, okay? I think it's really respectful for you to not think about her in that way.
I wouldn't think about her in that way in the first place.
Okay, well, good. Telly, I just had to make sure. Like, some people are weaker than you, and they might have like some errant thoughts and stuff. So I just had to make sure that like you were not, I just had to, make sure we're on the same page here. That you shouldn't have any thoughts about, people like that. That you should be judgmental. No, not judgmental. Only the best for you. Probably someone who's like royalty, like you're a prince. Like you would need like like a princess.
A princess. Right. I don't know how many princesses there are around here though.
Yeah. I guess we've not really met any other than me.
I feel like Telly again, his hair flicks a little wildly and he takes a step back. Oh no, I'm not insinuating anything. No. I'm not trying to insinuate anything, Whimsy. I'm so sorry. I can go get you food. Just stay here. And he's going to leave the room.
Well, that went well.
And oh, go on.
Real quick, like I feel like she's also kind of like that left her more flustered than she would like to admit. And like you can see Scamon, like she's decompressing a bit once he's out.
She will just point a finger in the direction that Telly went. She will just do a quick message.
Incineration is okay. And by the way, if they have anything that is like, I'm really like craving like some like cheese right now. So if you could like try to find that, they probably don't have that. That's okay. Just get me a lot. I need a lot right now.
Does message go both ways? Can you respond?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. It's been forever since I've used message. My bad. Okay. Cheese. I'll look for it.
Does cheese exist?
Do we milk the worms for cheese?
I did establish that there were a species of Roth that existed on this plane already, which are like a bull, which is close to a cow. So
I mean, it's just the male version.
I'm gonna say that yes, cheese is uncommon, but it does exist. And you could probably get some.
Especially since, he's the prince.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Of course.
I'm gonna use my royal status to get cheese.
And there are like as of right now, there are videos being shared of the interaction at the front gate of the city that are rapidly spreading.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
That's great.
So
that's great.
Like just a little peek behind the curtain. That interaction did like give you a few reputation points.
Yeah.
I imagine, though, after that interaction, whoever he's going to ask about the cheese, like, he's stuttering and just, like, kind of like a shy schoolboy mess.
Okay, you lose a few reputation points. No, I'm kidding.
I just find it really funny. They're like, oh yes, what can I do for you? Can I get cheese, please? Like double take, being like, yeah, of course, okay.
Yeah, you managed to get food for Whimsy and
Skamon as well.
Skamon.
He would want to get cheese for Skamon as well.
Okay.
Oh hell
Not
yeah.
sure if Skamon eats cheese, but it's a good offer.
Imagine I make him lactose intolerant. I'm tempted now.
That'd be a little funny, not gonna lie.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
As Telravik fetches food for his companions, eyes watch him from beyond the veil as a goddess has taken a keen eye to him, or whatever she may be. And our adventurers settle down for the night. That is where we must end today's chapter. Thank you all for coming. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye for now, my friends, where we find out what test Duke Kahim has in store for Botsvar Telravik Azar the Fourth.